Could definitely see something like being a patient on a TV show being a thing that would happen in the US if there was like a TV show about surgery. They'd be like, we'll do your surgery for free if you'll agree to have it televised. Well, just another way to abuse the fact that our medical system is such a fucking dumpster fire. All I can do is shake my head. Maybe you? Oh, God. This is a pretty shit encounter. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. Bruh. Bruh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Great. I cannot believe what's happening right now. Alright. Good stuff. Oh, fuck, that was great.
Knight's greetings.
All right, we're back. Oh my god, everything is wrong. Okay. Hello? It didn't look like it took that inventory. I've been sending Daro here, by him the ones. Oh my god, dude, why? Why did it all default to fucking 16 hours again? I hate it. Really? Whisper needs better equipment. I didn't realize that. Okay, Whisper, where you at? He barely needs an upgrade, but he does. Fucking hate it when it does that. While it's doing that, I can work on some stuff. God damn it. Yeah, bat wings are what, right here? Yeah. Oh, it's number 4. And then this one is either here or the one behind it. Yeah, because it got moved. What the hell? That was goofy. I'm about to go... Well, hold on. Oh, right. Genuinely, it does sometimes feel... I made the axe. Well, I guess we've got a sanguine axe to work on. I'm fucking dumb, dude. Here, you know what? We're gonna put that right here. while that's processing, because that's going to take a minute. Everybody in here is appropriately leveled for what they need to be up to. As far as I know, every single one of them is going to be totally 100% fine. Yeah. Getting stuck on the goddamn everything. I have a couple of moments, I'm not worried. You know, I should probably actually try a tier 2 incursion. As far as I know, they're for level 80 and above, and I'm above. I genuinely cannot believe that I fucking made the wrong weapon. Just give me the fucking claws, bruh. What whisper is this one? Yeah. Oh my god, dude. Okay. There we go. I say Clay is one of the ones I just genuinely rarely remember where it is. I'm pretty sure I've gotten all of these. Yeah, so... genuinely the only reason for me to have them now is, I guess to purchase epic weapons at the dealer. So believe it or not, like right now, the number one thing that I would like to get heaps of is stone. But I'll make this into a like smorgasbord of all of the basic materials: wood, stone, hide, bone, like, you know. Realistically, it's one of those things where, like, if it's in my way, it's gonna get got. Yeah, what's up, Tab? Yeah, hey, did you see that that message I sent you on the Twitch? That game looks odd. How's surviving Oklahoma? Have you adjusted it all, or does it still just suck a bunch? If I were to guess, before you answer, if I were to guess, it's just getting progressively worse. Yo, okay. Are you headed back home or to a different location? I presume home. Oh, okay. Is this gonna be when you, like, actually have the freedom to put your setup together in whatever location you're going to? You get back to the Xbox thing and back to remembering to let me know when Blood Rain 2 is coming up? Dude, like, I remember that life when we were traveling all over for Viv's classes. None of my shit was available for just about the whole time. Like, I had some limited console use, and that's about it. It's a good thing I had the OSSC, otherwise, like, I would basically only be able to use, like, the PS3 during that time, and that would have literally meant Yakuza 1 and 2 and Tekken, and that would be it. God, that would have been dire as shit. No, I mean, like, that would be all I would have to play. I didn't have the ability to stream. And, like, because we were traveling literally all I had to do was stay home and make sure that the only activities I had in life at that time was making sure that Viv had everything that she needed. Like, clothes washed, food. Then again, it's not like we could have prepared much back then. And, like, just, I don't know, dude, my existence while we were traveling around for her classes was genuinely the fucking worst. It's one of the excuses that she uses to try to tell me that I'm actually really great. Like, I know better, but... She keeps on trying to remind me that not a lot of dudes would have been down for just, like, putting their life completely on hold so that she could travel to classes and shit. There were a couple of places where we set up for her classes where we could actually get my setup put together, though. Like in Chicago, we actually were staying at an ESA, and there was just enough room in there to buy and set up a desk. And we were there for long enough that it actually genuinely made sense. Bruh, okay, so let me give you the full rundown. initially we were in Texas. You knew that. But we drove from Texas to Arizona. Arizona is where she took her GM courses. Arizona was... Okay. I was about to say Arizona was fucking terrible, but let me be more precise and fair to Arizona as a whole. The Phoenix area of Arizona is fucking terrible. When we were driving there, basically, like, everything was chill until we started to get into the Phoenix, like, area of effect. Once we started to get into the Phoenix, Arizona space, things started to get really, really dire. Prices jumped up, people were driving like fucking psychopaths. Like, the whole nine, like, just everything about the aura got worse. There was suddenly a shitload more people just in public places that just had a holstered gun in plain view. It was rough. And I hated everything about... We both hated everything about being in Phoenix. Dude, it was so fucking bad. Anyways, after that, we went to Chicago. We were in Chicago for a decent amount of time. See, a lot of people expect that in Texas, too, and, like... I don't know, at least in the areas that I lived in, there's really not, like, a whole lot of gun packers in the area that I lived in. It's not to say that it doesn't happen, but it's pretty fucking uncommon. But yeah, Chicago, we were there for considerably longer because, she had two classes there. She did Toyota and Ford in Chicago. And, dude, when we were first in Chicago, dude, our situation was so shit. We were staying at, like, a Studio 6 or a Motel 6. One of those. One of the fucking sixes. And they were supposed to have free Wi-Fi. But they had some fictitious fucking construction thing going on, and I do mean fictitious because they said that there was work on a roof, which, by the way, I cannot explain how that would have anything the fuck to do with whether or not the Wi-Fi works. But literally the whole time that we were there, the internet didn't work. I think it's because they just genuinely didn't have internet, and that was their bullshit story. Anyways, after that we went to stay Airbnb style at this lady's house. Her name was Hannah. Hannah was uncomfortable to be around. She's kind of like the type that's like always on a financial hustle of some kind. But like the part that was the most uncomfortable is that she talked to her cat like her cat was her roommate. And also had a habit of leaving the TV on some televangelist bullshit. And like, look, I believe in God, and I used to be like a full-blown Christian and shit, but even I have never liked that stuff. Like, at my most godly, I always hated televangelist shit. So it was always deeply... Oh, dude, it even gets worse than that, actually, because the room that we were renting had a single outlet in it. One. And I don't mean it was a faceplate with two plugs. I mean it was a faceplate with a plug. Oh no, yeah, that fucking criminal is never gonna go away, dude. Like, I wish. Give me a world in which that fucking criminal goes away. I would love that. That sounds great. But if recent events have taught us anything, it's that fucking criminals never go away. They just get encouraged to do more crimes. But yeah, that whole experience was just the worst. Two trees. Anyways, like, that situation was bad enough that we looked into, like, housing prospects that were sponsored through her school, but we didn't know that in that area her school had a deal with Extended Stay America. And when I say a deal, I mean, like, we genuinely, there was 1 month where our daily stay was like $31. So it cost us less than $1,000 to stay a whole month. When we found that, oh my god, dude. Like, the situation just got infinitely better. Everything improved drastically. We suddenly had somewhere I could set up all my shit. We suddenly had somewhere where we could cook and had a refrigerator where we could put things. Dude at that Studio 6 that, like, didn't have any internet at all. I cannot emphasize this enough. We had nothing there. There was no refrigerator. There was no... there was no, microwave. There was no coffee pot. There was no nothing. There was not a goddamn thing. So what we ended up having to do there was we got a coffee pot, like just a $10 piece of shit from a nearby Walmart, right? And we got a, we got like a little toaster oven for I think like another $15, and any like cold food that we would theoretically cook with either hot water or with the toaster, that was all like, basically it was cold enough outside that we would just leave the shit in the car. Anyways, when we came to Jersey, we were hoping for more of the same with the Extended Stay America stuff, but that wasn't through Universal Technical Institute, that was through Mercedes proper, and they did not have any such deal. So there we were staying Airbnb style in a house. It was the one that you drove up to. Those prices were not great, but it was what it was. We moved around a little bit and ended up going back because the lady that was renting out that room was a really, really great person and was like, basically like knew that we were struggling financially at that point. And she just gave us like a really hot deal on keeping the room because I understand that she understood that Viv was going to school, and she wanted to support the going to school thing. So Hannah sucked, but this lady was awesome. I think her name was Zaria. Her family was just super cool. They were really, really relaxed people. Yeah, over and over. And, like, what's worse is that, like, every location that we were at, it's not like we went there and stayed in one spot. Because, like, what I just now described to you is that we moved 3 times in Chicago. Let's see, in Arizona we moved twice, I think? In Jersey we moved 3 times, at least 3 times.
This is all part of the plan, right?
But yeah, that's probably a better explanation than what you had before on why I wasn't live for a really, really long time and, like, willingly gave up my affiliate status. Like, when I told people that I willingly gave up my affiliate status, like, a lot of people were just like, oh, I guess that means you're not going to stream anymore. Deeply inconvenient green fire. I wouldn't compare our 2 experiences, though. Like, even like you and Viv, I don't think she would compare what we went through to, like, it's one thing to have to travel a lot for all of her individual courses, but, like, she didn't train for anything, like, even vaguely as stressful as ATC. Maybe one day when we're, like, sitting in person, I'll like, have more questions about how exactly you got it in your head that ATC was for you. Like, not to say that it's not, it's just, I don't know how anybody really gets to the point to where they think, you know what I should do? I should be an air traffic controller. Yo, speaking about traveling in general, though, Viv and I recently went on our first, I mean, I guess you could call it a vacation. I've been calling it a vacation, but basically we drove about 4.5 hours away. Like, she took some time off and we drove a decent distance away to visit my ex-wife and the kids, because they came up to visit her new husband's family. And it wasn't too terribly far away, so it was like, yeah, fuck it, let's do that. While we were out there, I just happened to notice that we're, like, real close to some shit that I've wanted to do for a while. So we visited a ghost town that has an outdoor museum. that is run by some people in the Historical Society from a town that's like another 25 minutes west of that. Anyways, it's close enough to the Canadian border that we ended up connecting to a Canadian cell tower, and our phone service welcomed us to Canada. Also, setting foot in some buildings that haven't been used actively in over 200 years is a really interesting experience. Okay, what am I holding on to that I don't need at all? Okay, so we've got Hell's Clarion Spores. I don't need you, go away. So we're just like at a point where it's like, oh, we want to drive somewhere. Oh, it's only 6 hours away? Bah! Child's play. I mean, I'm not the one doing the driving. I don't have a license, but Viv really doesn't mind it for the most part. Ooh, 26 hours is pretty rough. I trust that you're doing that over 3 days, yeah? Please don't tell me you're gonna try to squeeze that into, like, 2 really long drives, because that's shit. Viv and I got to the point to where I had to put my foot down and say, like, no, like, seriously, we have to cap these drives at, like, 8 to 10 hours tops, because I think it's dangerous to try to push too much all at once. Excuse me, sir. We're actually, so on our drive out there, we ran into a location that it looks super dope. It's like genuinely, honest to God, like a 50s style diner. And we're both like really looking forward to checking it out. Like to the point that we're about to do a completely optional 2-hour drive out to it.
My bags are filled.
Oh, alright, man. Have a good one. Best of luck on the stuff. Dude, some of this music is something else.
Give you my
I still really need to come back to that game at some point. Oh, I have another seed. Oh no. Oh no. Flowers everywhere. Oh, okay. Oh my god, why did that happen? Fuck this game. Yep, I kind of figured. You know what the shitty thing about this is that, like, weapons cleave enemies, but they don't cleave these, so... Each attack, aside from the special attacks, each, like, normal attack can only hit one thing. It's really whack. How do I want to do this, actually? Okay, so this actually looks like if I wanted to... It looks like I might be able to put a little bit more wiggle room on the left, and that would be it. Yes, so I can put a wall here. Okay, I'm gonna move those after the fact. Here, Can I put these face to face? I can. Oh shit. Picking up items is gonna be a bitch, but it's doable. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do here. Castle, walls, entrance, but what we need... I need a door that my slaves can't open, or servants, I guess. The game wants you to call them servants. Probably because that's technically accurate. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's a little off. I've got a lot of seeds. I need to do something about that.
Yo, left, right, doesn't matter. Either way, I move you fast before you ever land a punch. Drop a dozen on your platter. Watch that target splatter. I'm such a fucking master. You can't even see the movement. All you do is feel the blast, bruh. See, when you was sleeping, hop in, I hit beast stick. And while you was eating, I was buried to my knees in the blood and guts of Adva.
Oh, right, my seeds. Okay. So I've got 8, 11, 50. That's got to be the biggest haul I've seen seed-wise in a while.
And call it hunting season. Solidify my kingdom, kill them all without a reason. This is the sportsmanship in its purest form. A cartoon that is drawn from which true warriors born. The way my soul was born.
That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Survive on. That's what keeps me sane. Well, sane as I can be, 'cause in my little
Okay, I don't see any more
malfunctions. My shit don't work the same. Screws loose. Don't just a little bit of out of my mind. Feel like I'ma die if I stop my grind, but it's cool 'cause you keep me on the winning side. And I'm winning life, winner's life. I got my stripes and I ain't never giving it a ray of light. I take no losses, I just rise. Beat until the light fell. Knock his fucking lights out. Tell the light out. Knock his fucking lights out. Knock his fucking lights out. Beat him till the light out. Knock his fucking lights out. Beat him till the light out. Knock his fucking lights out.
You know, well, if I did extend it out, I'd have to go through there to get to the other parts of my castle. But would that be a bad thing? It would more or less just force me to check whether or not I had more skellies. I don't know, regular basis. All right. I think sure do wish that I could have these done another way, but apparently I can only do 64 at a time. That sucks. What else can I do with plonks? Probably nothing, really. Aside from build stuff, I guess. I'm actually genuinely surprised, like, that takes so, like, why does that take so long? I'm not full up on iron. So basically the way that I'm doing things right now is that I want to fill, like completely fill a box with whatever material it is that I'm dealing with. And then after that, I want to just basically create items with those things with reckless abandon. I feel like there's gotta be a better way to do this. Because, like, the door being so close really does suck. Here, you know what? I am gonna do the thing that I was thinking about doing. I genuinely find it a little funny that in order to do what I'm doing, I'm just going to have to deal with combat a little bit. Alright, so now the doors are far enough from the things that when I interact with them, it's not going to automatically... You know what? I don't need my servants not to be able to get through here. That sucks. Okay, so I think I have, like, last time I checked I had over, yeah, that's definitely over the amount of gem rolls that I thought I had. So you can only queue 64 things on a table. Got it. Well, we're gonna go ahead and go charge some batteries. That was a bit weird. Brr. See, I hate the hazards around here because it does genuinely feel like they're sentient. Like, it's like, oh, I'm gonna land right on top of you, or I'm gonna land exactly where you're going. Cool. That was a nice chunk of HP that I lost for no goddamn reason. God damn it. Anyways, this area sucks a lot. Though admittedly, this music is deeply fitting. God fucking damn it, dude. Please take the batteries. Rat horror. You know, this suggests, because like it has a health bar, but it suggests that it's possible to destroy these. But aside from it having a health bar, I don't see any evidence that that's true, so I don't know. Oh, god damn it, dude. Bro, like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, you can't sit here and tell me that that shit is random. It's not a claim that makes any sense, because it lands right at my nuts. Oh, hi. I'm not even after y'all, dude. Not a fan of these mechs that they roam around in, because like, genuinely it's like they're mini bosses. They hit super hard. They have a billion fucking HP. Just annoying. How are you alive, bro? What is this? This Skelly's just sitting here staring at him? Alright, good. What an excellent homie that Skelly is. That's just wood. Normal wood in all directions.
This isn't working.
Nice. That's what we're hoping for. Some pine sapling. Bruh. And see that right there, like, that feels too intentional for it to be random as well, because, like, where it targeted was right in the base of the tree. Like, right where the indicator that a lightning bolt is coming is going to be as, like, unnoticeable as possible. I think these are both Gloomwood. Yeah, buddy. This one should be Gloomwood. It's the really small trees that are Gloomwood that I have just not noticed, like, what exactly is different about them? Because that's just normal wood. That's just normal wood. Bro, lots of stone over here, though. Oh, the rat horror that it's highlighting is up top. Alright. For a second, I was like, what the fuck? Is there one behind this stone I can't see? I need to find a small one that's Gloomwood just so I can try to, like, look at it and understand what's different about it so I know what to look for. Fuck you. This is not the kinked ones. This one's more curved than kinked. That's not it either. Okay, I think it's... So it's darker at the base, and it's very straight, but it's, it looks more dead, I guess? I mean, they all look dead. Like, I mean, let's just be honest with ourselves. Every tree here looks super dead. Until I'm able to just, like, spot one of them in a small tree, I'm never really gonna, like, trust that I know what I'm talking about. Normal wood, normal wood. Normal, normal. Normal. See, I would have thought that was it. So, gloom? Hey! Glue. So I think that right in front of me, not this screwed up one behind me, but okay. Later, guys. Anyways, these two are both gloom. I still don't understand the whole, like, cut down a tree and have a rat spawn at the bottom of it thing. This might be gloom? Yeah. Got an awful lot of gloomwood all in one spot right here. I don't have a hell of a lot of inventory room left. Oh, what? There was like a tree inside of a tree. Do I have any iron on me at all? I've got iron bars on me for some reason. Oh, come on, dude. I ended up places. Oops, I was gonna do a rare feeding. Fuck you. Alright, let's start heading home. And of course I took a fucking lightning bolt while I'm trying to interact with the map. Why wouldn't I take a lightning bolt in the middle of that? Yo, what's up, Keone? How's it going? Nah. I do not Diablo. Nah. How much room for stone? Eh. God damn it. Oh, okay, well, I guess that was theoretically helpful. Now this is more of a open world, like crafting, building, sorta kind of RPG, but not really. Oh, God damn it, I wasn't paying attention to that at all. It's funny that you asked that though, because not long ago I was thinking, like, gee, I wonder what this game would be like if it was like randomized. I believe the answer would be intolerable. Because this game is rough enough as it is. Oh, fucking goddammit. Oh, right, I've actually got, like, more fire resistance now. I forgot. I bought this cape recently, and it hasn't, like, come up very much that I have fire resistance. I wouldn't be playing this right now if it weren't for the fact that my headphones are fucked. God damn it. Like, I want to be playing things that are a lot more technical and difficult, but I just say trying to do something like that with fucked up audio channels is a bad idea. Okay, that's enough of you running around like an asshole, buddy. Oh, well, I don't have any space for that, so never mind.
There is no space in my inventory.
Yeah. Do I have enough space for some more quartz? Yeah, buddy. How about just like normal wood? Yeah, I could get some more normal wood in, and even some fiber. I'm mostly just like doing heaps of like inventory shit right now, which is about as boring as it fucking gets. But having said that, like I said, my audio channels are fucked up. Basically, my right headphone is considerably weaker than my left one is right now. To be fair, I did get these headphones for like $7, so it's kind of surprising that they lasted as long as they did. What about stone? I still have space for some stone. I do have some replacements on the way though, so the good shit like Neo 2 and God Hand will come back shortly. Oh, I didn't actually mean to kill that. I wanted to feed on it. Damn. My blood pool is quite low. Was that a wolf? It wasn't, but there's a deer. Point. Bruh. Man, like, I mean, while it is kind of boring being at a point in Neo 2 where I genuinely don't need anything, it makes the inventory management, like, considerably less of a pain. But I don't know, man. I miss having at least some kind of shake up to the status quo. You know what I mean? I still have space for quads. Oh, good. I am just full of stuff, man. Too many fucking items. What kind of class or go? I mean, it's just, I'm a vampire. There really isn't like a whole lot of specificity to builds in this game so far that I'm aware of. I use the condemn element and I have speed buffs on, that's about it. I think I have the batteries in here somewhere, right? God, I haven't, like, looked for the batteries in ages, so I genuinely don't know where the hell I put them. I do have some trees to plant, though, and that's easier to take care of. I want to say that there's 3... Maybe there was only those 2. Alright, I did have another seed, it's just not a tree. Oh wow, I genuinely have too much shit. Who would have thought? Who would think to, like, when you see all of this storage that I might have too much shit? I genuinely don't know where the fuck these batteries are, though. That's where the tech is. Bone, stone, wood. They're in here somewhere, goddammit. It's the one right next to the wall. Nice. Okay. Oh, that's the wrong box. I'm dumb. But yeah, right now this is more or less all the kind of shit that I'm doing is just a bunch of inventory management. Damn. That was actually pretty sick. I liked that. What was I doing? Right. Putting hearts in the squish machine. Like you do. I imagine it's not going to take that long to completely fill up that box. Alright, how long until my goons are home? $26 minutes. Bro, I've got time. So you know what I think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna head to the mine. We're gonna collect a shitload of copper and sulfur. I think I'll focus more on copper this time. That effect right there, by the way, is me being in the sun for too long. Wait, which direction am I trying to go? I am going the right way. It just took me a second to realize it. Alright, y'all have fun dealing with those guys. I'm not about it. Later. Peace out. I'm a bear. I love how the driller on the other side of this giant copper block has no idea I'm here yet. That is the smart thing to do about them skellies, at least. You know what my favorite thing about guns is how bullets only travel like 12 feet before they just stop existing altogether. That's how guns work. And don't let anybody tell you any different. It's the only thing that's particularly unique about the area that I'm in, because, like, copper and sulfur are not, like, particularly difficult to obtain materials. But of all the areas in the game, like, this is a relatively late game area. So this is a weird place to be filled with sulfur and copper, but what makes this area unique is that there's just shitloads of them here. Just, like, unrealistically large amounts. Alright, well, I'm pretty sure that they're all about to get bodied by my skellies. Concern I haven't. Well, he's dead. Not worried about that. Oh, that's not the frog or I don't want the frog transformation. There's no reason for that. I still haven't even figured out what fucking value the frog transformation actually has. Supposedly you can use it to, like, jump over walls. I don't get it. We've just about emptied this fucking mine, dude. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna focus on copper. It turns out it doesn't really matter much. I almost got out of that just by walking. Nah, I don't want a 48 warrior. I've still got, like, what, 2/3 of the current blood pool. I'm fine. We're fine. Everything is gonna be okay. This is some Dark Cloud 2 in there. Yes, it is. Can't help but notice that the vast majority of the good music for Dark Cloud 2 is early game.
There is no space in my inventory.
For what? Whetstone? Eh.
My bags are filled. There is no space in my inventory.
Yeah. Okay, y'all are about to get on my nerves.
I must make room if I want to count.
I'm not really holding anything that I'd prefer not to be, so... Anyways, let's head home. One of these days I will actually make my way over to a Tier 2 incursion, but... right now, everything's fine. What's up, fellas? Final Fantasy IX? Yes. As my dumbass looks at the IX and is like, "Brr, which one is that again?" Do I have any? Hey, sir. Okay. There's a quartz inside the wall. That's shit. I don't think I have any space for stone either, but I'm gonna double check. Okay. I'm gonna get chewed on a little bit, but that's fine.
My bags are filled.
Yo, Cook Serve Delicious 2's soundtrack is just way hella better than it has any right to be. How much stone do I have? I want 958, so we're pretty close to the maximum that I can carry. There we go. Alright, let's just head home now. But yeah, sorry to disappoint. I'm fairly certain that this is a considerably more boring watch than the other shit that you've been here for. Sometimes it be like that. Hell, every so often I actually do like fucking word games, like word puzzles on stream. That's like maximum boring for viewership, but I still enjoy doing it. That didn't actually set any of the plants on fire. That's interesting. Usually it does. Good job, guys. Let's get these seeds planted. Man, this is making me want to play some fucking Beautiful Katamari. I said not realizing that this is actually Beautiful Katamari. I just knew that it was Katamari, not necessarily that it was that specific one. Whoops, I am fucking this up real bad. Real bad. Here's where the real fun is cutting down all of my planted trees. I wouldn't question this too much, but for whatever reason in this world, when you cut down a tree that you've planted, it just grows back from the stump. Also, sometimes they spawn rats when you cut them down. Genuinely, I need someone to explain that to me. Is that a thing? Are there just sometimes rats in trees and I didn't know it? Little did my privileged ass know, yeah. How dare you not know about the Rat Tree Coalition? Alright, we're almost done with these damn trees. Alright, I probably got more seeds. I saw 4 in there.
This will not work.
Yet another 4.
I cannot build here.
I don't think I see any more. Bruh. I keep on forgetting that my dumbass wolf transformation has that ability that... Or rather, the transformation is awesome. The ability sucks. It's like I expect to roll up in there and pop off with my ultimate, but no. I don't see any more gems in there. I don't think I got any grape seeds. I should probably do something about that. Oh right, I've got some of that wood to put in here. Yeah. All right. I genuinely didn't think that there was going to be enough room for all of that. I haven't put much into the silver furnace in a while. I could probably use that one to double up on the copper and sulfur. Hello, Stick, what are you doing? Yeah, fuck it, why not? Alright, how's about some bones? In fact, actually, there's a couple of... Oh! It's that time again. They've got 6 minutes because it took me a little bit to get them sorted out. Tell you what then. We'll put everything in here that doesn't need to be disassembled, which is most of it. Hop over to the other location. Poink. We're gonna grab this quartz because it's very convenient. We got 2 minutes. This sucks. 28 seconds. I can wait for 28 seconds. That's fine. Ooh. Mm. Got 4, 6. Okay. Let's see, it's 5:53. We'll go ahead and set these for 10 hours. I'm not gonna be doing this for long enough for another cycle, I don't think. Genuinely, that's the only reason that second castle even exists. That little section of castle over there is technically a separate territory, so I've got more servants there. So I can just send them out for more loot. When you're not playing the game, that time still continues. Oh, whoops, I pushed the wrong direction. You'd think that after all this time I'd have a really good handle on what button is what weapon, but... Nope, 103 hours later I still haven't figured out my own shit. There was one more. And it was specific. Yeah, there you are. It was specifically because Whisper needed better equipment. As is tradition, this is always the first one to get sent out. Dairo goes here solo, Freed goes here solo. Bort goes here solo. Worth noting, I didn't actually name these sons of bitches, they just have these names. Like, I could change those names, but I'm not gonna. Because I just don't care that much. Purple, red. Oh, I've got a tree seed. Probably oak from the look of it. I don't know what happened with those, but I don't like. I'm not gonna just go through and cut down like 2 or 3 remaining tree. Well, am I? I'll do it. Fuck it. Why not? Normally, I just leave them all until later. Like, when they're all present. But whatever, who cares? Glass. Iron. Pristine hides are down here? Question mark? Yeah, there they are. Guest yarn. Cloth. I genuinely don't know where I'm sending them, where they keep on bringing back cloth, but I'm about it. I think we're just about at the point. Yeah, so we are at the point where I just about don't need this stuff at all anymore. Let's see, the bat stuff is right there. Bat stuff. Ooh, scientific. We're gonna hold those back until I have my storehouses full of that shit now. Actually, that's not the correct one, is it? Shit. I said as though it matters. It doesn't. I'm just weird and finicky. I don't remember where the spectral dust is. There is a very real possibility that I do not have a box for it. I'm kind of surprised at that, though, if I'm honest. Oh, whoops. You know, I sure do wish that these would craft faster. Alright. I'm just... Oh. Really? The grave dust can't be teleported. It's literally ground up bones. But the bones can be teleported, yeah. Sure, game. Sure. I mostly just want to see if the feckin' frog can leap up to this. I'm gonna guess probably not. No, because, I don't know, fuck you, that's why. I'm still not, like, particularly sure, like, what in the hell the purpose of the rat form is. Like, I know it's supposed to be able to get through small openings, but, like, I have not yet noticed a small opening for it to get through. Okay. That started to act like it was going to let it go through something, but... apparently not. I'm really annoyed because I still want to find a way to get back up. And I... genuinely, if it's the bat wings, that's the bat form, or rather, and that's it, that's shitty. That wolf's heart was tainted. How did that happen? Hell yeah, Fire Girl. That game is so good. I should play more of that. I'll probably get back to it and like not remember good movement and just get really, really frustrated. Oh, somehow this is lower than the rest of it is. I forgot there was a boss here. I mean, not that it matters, he just got completely bodied, but I forgot this was a thing.
I feel stronger.
Do you? I think in these graveyards, if you just hang out, then skellies just sort of appear over time, I think. But, like, I don't want to wait for that shit. Especially since I'm not sure. Now this boss I do remember. This is like the very first thing that happens. And he just got extremely bodied. Box. Another box. Yet another box. But this one's a locked box. I'm sure it will hold amazing things. I mean, it held seeds. That's actually pretty dope. How is this actually? Ah, that's funny. I'll be honest, I don't think I realized that this guy could just be at different locations. I thought he was pretty much just stuck to one particular thing, but turns out... But yeah, right now, like, probably two of the main things that I need to get heaps of right now is copper and bones. Just shitloads of either of those. You know, I keep on forgetting that these things even exist, dude. These giant crows. Just fucking weird enemy type. You never see anything like them again. Like, the closest thing you see to something like those again is way fucking later you see harpies. weird tiny little place that you could put a castle, quote unquote castle. It's so tiny I don't know if anything that you could put there could qualify as a castle. I mean, I suppose they did make it where you could make, I think you can make up to 6 floors. But like, again, that space is so tiny. Oh, hot shit. Ah, goddamn fucking explosive. My own shit bamboozled me. Alright, we'll go ahead and head home. I think it's about time I went to bed anyway, honestly. Actually, weak sauce little general, I don't care about that fucking thing. Not worry about them flowers right now. Boy, we've killed this dude 3 times in the last, like, 15 minutes.
There is no space in my inventory.
rugged hide? Shit, son, we're gonna make space. I see none wolves. Not a single one. Shitty. Yeah, did I just pick up some kind of resistance jank? I don't give a fuck about that. Where was that? I don't give a fuck about this either. Dude.
I feel stronger.
Quit lying. Not feeling strong with this bullshit.
I must make room if I want to carry that.
Right, this is the track that I consistently misread this as being from a completely different game called Defender's Quest. There's like this little indie tower defense that is just way hella better soundtrack than it has any fucking right to have. How many, like, I mean, I've got space for some fucking bones, dude. We're full up on wood. We're not full up on wood. And now we are. What do you know?
There is no space in my inventory.
I think the next logical thing to drop would be rats.
My bags are full. My bags are full.
Mrrr.
I must make room if I want to carry it.
Wait, what? I don't recognize this at all. This is very interesting. I don't know what, if any, purpose it serves, but it's interesting.
There is no space in my inventory.
How are we doing bone-wise? 840?
I must make room if I want to carry that. I must make room if I want to carry that. My bags are filled.
It's funny to me that the attack that incapacitated me there at most tickles, but it's still capable of incapacitating me.
I must make room if I want to carry that. There is no space in my inventory. My bags are filled. I must make room if I want
Yo, I'm full of bones. Is there a boss up here? There is.
Oh, I've never seen anything quite like you. What luck! This is not the first time, and it won't be the last.
Research. Ah, that's just
New
paper.
knowledge acquired.
I'd rather have the bones.
There is no space in my inventory.
Anyway, back to heading home, and then, oh shit, what's in here? Curious. But no, yeah, fuck messing around with any more anything. It's just time to make it home. I have room for sulfur. No more enemies. I think we're good at, yeah, we're good on just about everything, really. Alright, I've got a fuck ton of seeds, dude. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, I think is how many I have of, yeah, just this one. I'm at that point where I am genuinely very tired. So I'm just trying to wrap all this shit up. Like, I'm pretty sure I also set all of my goons off on like a 10-hour, because I didn't expect to be up for much longer anyway. I fucking hate that, dude. That stupid wolf howl. I don't understand why it's a thing in the first place. But I will say that every time that I do it accidentally, it pisses me off. Oh, I forgot to put the goddamn... I forgot to put the fucking, Scourge Stone away. Two cloth and two leather. That was definitely worth the slot it took up. 100%. All right. God, I really wish that you could do more than 64 on a table. This, honestly though, that box right there is gonna get, like, very full very quick. I'm guessing that you can salvage these, yeah, back into 3 stone, which means that, like, once I no longer need bricks, or, well, when I have such an overage of it and I just need more of the stone dust, I can make stone, which creates dust, salvage the stone back in the normal rock, create bricks that creates dust, etc., etc. Anyways, I intended there to be more than just the 2 games tonight, but whatever. I think it's time to call it. Because I am genuinely very, very tired now. I'm gonna ask the completely useless question. Yep. And I'm gonna get the typical useless answer. You'll have a good one. Why does it keep doing that? That is the 6th time in a row now. The 6th time in a row after having it literally never happened before. Huh? Ah, God, I knew that was about to happen. Fucking ballista. Yeah, I'm on... What?! 141. I can't even. I don't even know what just... Fell to death? Good job.